So yeah, as Ade was saying, I'm the producer at Street Wisdom. Street Wisdom is a global non-profit. We run free, we call them workshops. They're walking workshops, free workshops in 67 countries around the world. And it's all about, it's walking mindfulness that helps you to kind of look at things in a different way. So it's kind of like walking problem solving. And the idea is that by slowing down and paying attention to what's going on all around us, we can tap into that wisdom. We can tap into all of the answers that are surrounding us every day that we normally just kind of walk past. So the process is purposefully really simple. It's three stages. So the first stage is a tune up. So you tune up your senses. Tune in to what's going on around you. And then you have this kind of heightened sense of awareness. So you can more freely tap into what's going on around you. Step 2 of the process is called the quest. And it's called that because you go on a quest for answers. And so you can bring a problem that you might be trying to kind of figure out, a question that you might be looking for a bit more clarity on. Anything that you're working through, and you know that feeling of going for a walk. It's that benefit of going for a walk, and the process, the Street Wisdom process, it will guide you through finding answers. Wow. So that's step 2 is the quest, and then step 3 is the sharing process. So it's kind of reflecting on what's happened. So since lockdown, obviously, the workshops have gone online. They're normally volunteer-led in cities all around the world. So you normally meet on a street corner or South Bank in London or wherever it might be, and the facilitator would guide you through the process. But since lockdown, we've taken them online, and people have been taking part from their living room or in their own garden. So it doesn't have to be outside on the street. The idea is that answers are everywhere if we just pay attention and are willing to see them. So this evening, I'm here to talk to you about something that we've developed over the last sort of 6 months, and it's a virtual walk to work. We've really found that people are missing that commute, that kind of downtime in between work self and home self. You know, there isn't much of a change. And the word commute, interestingly, means to change from one thing to another. And we're not really experiencing that. My husband, for instance, sometimes works in his dressing gown. So he's literally not getting any commute. But we've really found that people are missing it and are benefiting from taking that time out in the morning. I think everyone understands the power of going for a walk. So, it really clears your head and gives you some more clarity. So it's a great way to start the day. And the walk to work process is like the 3-step process of Street Wisdom. But instead of taking a question or a problem that we're trying to solve, we set an intention for the day ahead. And that's so powerful. I don't think I need to tell anyone on this call about the power of setting intention for the day ahead. We found that people are really missing that time in the morning and have really been benefiting from taking the time out to do that. So that's what I'm going to give you a bit of a taster of this evening.
Nice. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. Great. Do you have any questions before I take you through the exercise?
I don't. Could you just mention very briefly those 3 headings again, those 3 steps? What was the first?
So number 1 is the tune-ups.
Okay.
Number 2 is the quest.
Yeah.
And number 3 is the sharing.
Okay, great.
Nice. So what we're going to do this evening is I'm going to give you a taster of one of the tune-up exercises. And then at the end of, after we've done the tune-up exercise, I'm just going to give you a way of being able to do the full experience on your own.
Great, thank you.
So you can take part from wherever you are at the moment. Wherever you are is perfect. You can take part sat down. You can stand up. I really encourage you to stand up and walk around, even if you are in your kitchen, wherever you are. It's really nice to just kind of get the body moving a little bit. So this tune-up exercise tends to be the first exercise that we do as part of the workshop. And it's a really good way of just noticing what's going on around you. And I think especially at a time when we are working and living in the same spaces, it can be really powerful to actually pay attention to what's going on around you. So if I can ask everyone, if you're able to stand up and just ground yourself for, just take a few seconds to ground yourself. Take a couple of deep breaths. It's been a day, hey? It's been the first day back after a long weekend. Just take a little while to just kind of figure out where you are. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you around 4 or 5 minutes. I'm going to let you know when the time is up, so don't worry about that. I'm going to give you a simple instruction, and I just want you to wander. Just have a look around. You can feel free to walk. You can do it stood still, or you can wander around your house, whatever that might be. I'm going to let you know when the time is up. So the instruction for the next 5 minutes is to be drawn to what attracts you. So be drawn to what attracts you, and notice what doesn't. I'm going to pop this in the chat as well. So be physically drawn, like small children kind of walk towards whatever shiny thing they see. Be drawn to what attracts you, and notice what isn't so much perhaps to your taste. So enjoy that tune up, and we'll chat again in a few minutes. Okay, so if you can hear me, if you don't mind coming back to your computer or device, and I'd love to hear your experience. If you can pop a few words in the chat of how you found that, if anything happened, if there was much you were attracted to. Lights and patterns attract me. That's really nice, Nikki. Family photos. I think that's the nice thing about doing something like this in a setting that's, a personal living space. Warmth and smells and sensory items. View of the lake. Oh, Lucy, lucky you. Mirror to reflect on my day. Lovely. That's really nice. I think the thing that I love about Street Wisdom is that everyone always has a different experience, because it's not the space that you're walking through. You're walking through your mind. You're walking through your own thoughts, and you're walking through what's going on for you at the moment. We talk a lot about the power of going for a wander, and it's definitely something not to be underestimated. Just getting out and going for a wander. Wandering through your own thoughts. So thank you all for sharing a few words on your experience in the chat there. It'd be really great to take a bit more time, but obviously you've got a great lineup of things this evening, so I'm not going to speak for much longer. That was a really short taster of Street Wisdom. As I said, that was the first tune-up of 3. And that's how you would start the experience. And then in the walk to work, you would take some time to think about your intention, or perhaps a question regarding something that's taking place in the day ahead. What we're going to do is send you an audio guide. It's a free resource that's on our website, which is streetwisdom.org. We're going to send you the audio guide, so you can download this and just do it in your own time. You can do it tomorrow morning as a walk to work. You can take a lunch break, which please do take lunch breaks, because not enough people take them. You can do it on your lunch break, or you could do it as a walk home from work. It could be something to, bookmark the end of the day. The audio guide, it's narrated by our brilliant founder, David Pearl. He speaks you through the full process, and you just pause it and take the time for the tune-ups. So you can take as long or as little as you've got the time to do, basically. Everything else is on our website, which is streetwisdom.org. You can sign up for a free workshop that's online, led by one of our volunteer facilitators, or you can even lead your own Street Wisdom event, and that could be for a group of people that you know, or you could open it up to the public. So I'm going to stop talking. If you do enjoy the experience, or if you do want to find out more, then please do find us on social media as well. We're at streetwisdom_. And I hope you enjoyed that little taster, and yeah, please do get in touch if you wanted to find out any more.
It was so brilliant. Thank you so much, Rachel. Really nice.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.